So we're back on the L9000, and hopefully what will be the last video, we got our new valve in. This valve is not only a relay valve for the rear brakes, but it is a proportioning valve of sorts for when you bobtail. So if you have a trailer hooked up, you get 100% braking force and pressure through the valve. If you do not, then this thing is designed so that it reduces the braking pressure to the rear axles, so suppose they don't lock up. Now, I only see this in older trucks. I haven't seen it in anything. Actually, I think this is only like the second or third one I've ever seen, and it's been older trucks. I don't know if they take care of it some other way or it just isn't a thing anymore, but regardless, maybe it's because anti-lock brakes came around, this was deemed unnecessary. I don't know, but we need to get all the fittings changed over. We got to get our bracket mounted the way we need it, and this one has two holes in the bottom that we got to plug up for extra ports, delivery ports that we're not using. So let's get this ready to go. I use it a lot because it works well. Took a while to get up to 125, but you just heard it kick off. All the airbags are up. We'll check the dump feature next. Make sure I got everything plumbed up right. I'm releasing the spring brakes. I got the wheels chocked. Checking for any leaks on any of my fittings here. Tell you, this thing's kind of stinky. I didn't have that apart. I want to check these diaphragms, especially that one since it's broke. Make sure there's no air blowing through. I think it's okay. Okay. Guess we'll shut it off, air the shop out, and we got to do some wiring back here for some lights now. Alright, since there's no air leaks and everything works like it's supposed to, we're going to move on to something for the mud flaps and the lights. Now this just needs to make a short trip from here to its next stop. So in a matter of a few hours, you know, all this is worthless. So I think we're just going to take 2x4s across the top of this, and I don't know how we can fasten this in a way it's not going to rub the tires with the mud flaps. I'd like to go around that cross member right there. That would be great, and maybe find a way to bolt it through so it doesn't move. I was going to make something out of steel, but that's a whole lot more time and costs a whole lot more money in steel than it does 2x4s. So I just grabbed a couple 2x4s and cut these up. I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. I'd rather bolt something, but it is what it is.
tape on there because this is where it will ride on the frame and, you know, keep it from scratching it up, hopefully.
That way, if this board comes loose, or if the nuts would come off or something, it can't really come out from between these two. You know, the bolt would still be holding it. It's kind of unnecessary.
Was bowed just a little bit, so we used those clamps to pull it in.
This light was broken. One of the studs broke off, so I took it apart and soldered a wire on so we could still use it. Okay, I guess it's going to get ratchet strapped to the frame for the ride. Alright, so this is a ground. These lights do not have a ground terminal, I don't think. I'll have to look and take it apart and see, but I don't think it has a ground terminal. But check out this test light I got from Snap-on. I've had this for 4 or 5 years, and I just took it out of the box.
Oh, that's cool.
You see it shows the voltage too. That's pretty nice. Can't believe there's no washers on these, no lock washers, but whatever.
Yeah, and you normally don't use the crimp connectors, but since it's temporary, it's okay, huh?
Yeah. So apparently we have no backup lights on the truck. We'll have to see if we have the signal coming back. We don't. So the key is on, it's in reverse, and we have no backup, so there's probably a problem in the circuitry for this. So with the key on and the truck in reverse, I get that little bitty red light, but not enough to actually register as voltage. So let's turn the ignition switch off. We have that, and see what happens. Go turn the ignition off. Turn the key back on. Take it out of reverse. Take it out of reverse. Alright, what's something else then? There's no backup signal back here. I wonder if there's one on this side. So there must be something in the wiring that's not right up underneath the cab or in the whatever, because both of these backup light bulbs were blown out. We never even had anything hooked to it, so this must be a pre-existing condition, and we're just going to put it back. We got what we need. We got stop lights, we got turn signals, and we've got brake lights, and that's what it had for the King, so that's what she'll leave with. I don't think I should probably spend a bunch of time and invest a bunch of time and effort into doing that when the next guy will probably do something different anyway. So just let that go. We got what we need. We got what it came with. So actually, we got more than it came with. Was the parking light was supposedly broke here. So anyways, that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and crimp a ring terminal on there and put it on that post, just so it's where it needs to be when time comes. I don't have any 1156 bulbs, or I would just go ahead and replace them so they're ready when the time comes. But I don't think it's a big deal either, because these lights are probably going in the scrap pile too. Alright, this on here, and we'll tighten up all our connections and put the caps on, and I think other than strapping this down to the frame, I think we're good to go. Oh, we got mud flaps coming. When they come to pick the truck up, they're bringing mud flaps and ratchet straps to hold this thing together.
House is finally coming out. Seemed like it took forever.
There she is, all finished up. 100% complete now. That means it's out of the shop and we can start on something else. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video series. I'm happy to have this thing finished up. I think it turned out pretty good for what we were working with. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one. Boy, if this isn't a welcome sight, huh? I love it when we finish up a project and it is time to clean the shop up and get everything put away and kind of do a reset for the next project. Now, for a long time, I've been saying I don't want to start any new projects. I want to finish up some of the old ones that I have laying around before I get involved in anything new. I really want to start another project, but I'm going to hold true to what I said. And we're going to bring back one of the old projects that I started a long time ago, and we're going to get that thing finished, and then we'll move on to something else. Let me know in the comments which one you think it is, or which one you'd like to see come back, and we'll see who's right, because I got to tell you, I didn't see this coming. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hey, do me a favor, hit the like, the share, the subscribe button, all that stuff. We could use the help. We'd like to grow the channel and get it a lot more faces and people able to see what we're doing and share with a lot more. So thanks again, guys. We'll catch y'all next one.